I was looking at some pictures today of that day, back at the beginning of the year. And my hair, so were there some people that were there? Well, my hair was so long back then. You know how like, you never really know the bad decisions that you're making when it's like day to day to day. Sometimes you need a friend or a parent or, in this case, just a photographer from Philadelphia to take a picture of you and then wait, 4 or 5 months, then confront you again with this picture. So I feel like tonight, I'm glad some of you guys came back. I owe you all a big apology for that night. I'm trying to make it up to you today. So I just wanted to get that off my chest. I've been thinking about that in the past 6 hours. So there's a song that I want to play for you guys, so that it makes a little sense. I'd like to tell you, this is a song that I wrote after I went out on this blind date, and I know that a lot of people, speaking of bad decisions, tend to associate blind dates as bad decisions, and I apologize again to anyone who's on a blind date right now. But actually, this is good. This is a good story because I've been on one blind date in my entire life, and it happened to be amazing. It was like I was in college. It was like a roommate date. I know that some of you guys go to college here. We're like surrounded by 2 colleges right here. We're kind of like at the war zone for the 2 colleges. This was like a roommate date. This is what we did. We're from Indiana. We went to this tiny little school where there was no way we were going to actually go out and meet people like in a setting like this. So we did these things called roommate dates where you would invite somebody for your roommate, they would invite somebody for you, and then we would go ice skating every time. We always did ice skating. We figured that was like the most neutral, safest thing we could do. Everybody would make fools of themselves, except for that one guy who's like unbelievable, like he's like Canadian, So anyway, is he here tonight? Speaking of confrontation, I'd like to talk to that guy. So anyway, we would go out on these roommate dates. So this was the date that I went on. It was like a blind date, roommate date kind of a thing. But the girl who got suckered into going with me that night ended up being like the most unbelievable girl in the world. I'd never met somebody like her. And I had an amazing night, but I knew that, like come the next Monday, it was probably, pretty sure that I wasn't going to be able to talk to her. I wouldn't be allowed to speak to this girl, on campus and stuff. So I went back to the little room where my trusted piano was, where I spent most of my time in college. Ate a lot of my meals, and I wrote this song called Already. It says you and me, your gentle face, overdue, worth away, and out of my reach, I'll make you know. The time is up, or I fight the time to need no more. I can't afford a finish song, one more chord. It's all